Hi, Till Death family. It's Dr. Roz, and thank you for joining me again this week for my fabulous Female Fridays. Thank you so much, guys, for all the feedback that we've received on the blog. Kill and I are just ecstatic that so many of you guys have watched it and, told us how it's been affecting your life. Thank you for all the honesty on the challenge that I issued last week in regards to trying to meet your spouse's needs and you guys just being honest, saying like, Ross, this is really hard. You sure this is how marriage is supposed to be? Listen, I was right in there doing that challenge with you, so I completely understand the struggle. But I promise you, if we keep going at it and if we keep doing it, then we won't have time to focus on our needs. This week's topic is about attraction and how to get someone attracted to you. I am always approached by my single girlfriends, or my single friends, let me say guys too, by my single friends about how to find the right mate and, how to put yourself in a position to meet someone. And there really is simple answers. And a lot of people are like, well, Raj, you haven't dated in 10 or 11 years. You don't know what it's like now to be on the dating scene, which is true. But what I know that is true is that perception does not change. How you are perceived does not change. I don't care if it's 1 year from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, how people see you does not change. Who you introduce yourself as is what people will know about you. So my first thing in regards to having, that attraction or, trying to get people to be attracted to you is that you have to think about what you look like when you're out in the public. If you are not approachable, guess what? If you're walking around with a frown on your face, no guy is going to say, yeah, I'm cool on that. I don't want to see that. And so many times, and not that it's done purposely, but I see so many, when I'm out and about, I see so many beautiful women who just look like the world is just taking them over. And so when you are out and about, I don't care where you are, just look approachable. Be approachable. Look like you love life, because that exudes confidence. And that's what people get attracted to. Not really, well, yeah, people get attracted to physical features, but people kind of like to know that you can handle your own too, and that, you can be a person that can bring some joy to their life. So the first thing I would say, really for real, be approachable. Smile. It's really not that hard to smile. And I know for some people it's just that they just don't do it. Some people's natural look is just to look very serious or very businesslike. But also what you're saying is, stay away from me. I don't like fun. So look like you love life and be genuine about it. Make a choice. Happiness is a choice. Wake up in the morning and say, today is going to be a good day and I'm going to smile all day. And think about that. People are always like, Roger, always smiling. Yes, I am, because I love life. And it makes me happy to my soul, as I always say. I love to smile because I know what a smile can do for other people, and I know what it does for me. It makes me feel good about me. So that's why I'm always smiling. So number one, be approachable. Look like you love life, and let your confidence exude. Let it shine. Let people see that about you. Men love the way that women carry themselves, which leads me into my second point. Ladies, this is really for you. You have to make a decision on whether you're going to be the good time girl or the girl that's worthy enough to take home to meet someone's parents. And what I mean by that is that, I see so many people that get very confused on what sexy should be or what sexy should look like. But really, what people don't understand is that sexy is an attitude. It's not really what you look like. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you present yourself to the world. It's that confidence that you exude. It's that look of feeling like, I got this, I'm in love with me kind of look. I like things about me. People like to see that about other people. That is an attractive quality. I always use this example, and I'm not taking anything from these two women. I think they're both very talented. But if you think about Beyonce, and then you think about Alicia Keys, both are very successful in their own right. One happens to do it while gyrating and wearing bare minimum clothes, and the other one is doing it by just her sheer talent alone. Um, and she does not have to take off her clothes. Her sexiness just shines through from her confidence. And I'm not saying that Beyonce is not confident. I mean, I know she's an artist, and that's her image. That's how she's presented herself. But you don't have to wear the revealing clothes to get someone to like you. And again, when I was talking about perception, if you are wearing those revealing clothes to try to catch a guy's eye, then they aren't seeing you as the quality of a woman, of a wife. Let's just be real. They are seeing you as the good time girl. So you have to make a decision on whether you want to be seen as a good time girl, or if you want to be seen as a woman that exudes quality. Because really, once men get past their 20s and they're in their 30s, prayerfully, if they're mature, they are starting to look for that quality woman. They want someone that they can take home to meet their mother, their parents, their family, and they don't want someone that every other man is gawking at. Truth be told, it's just, they want you to look like that for them once you guys are married and in the bedroom, but they don't want they don't want everyone else in the world to see what God has blessed them with. So yeah, make a decision. Are you going to be that good time girl? Or are you going to be that woman of quality? How are you going to exude sexy? It's an attitude. It's not what you wear. My third thing is get to know who you are. Spend time with yourself. Know your likes, know your dislikes, know what you can deal with, know what you can't deal with, and that only comes from spending time with yourself. Stop being the type of person that, if the new guy you're dating or the new girl you're dating likes basketball, so now you're a basketball fanatic. That's not genuine. Be who you are. Be real. And I love what Kill said earlier. Just bring yourself to the table. Be real. Be who you are. But the only way you can be that is if you figure out who you are. And I always say this. I say this to a lot of couples that I work with. I always say this. You can't expect anyone else to spend quality time with you if you are not willing to spend that time with yourself. So if you don't want to spend that time with yourself, why would you expect anyone else to? It's unheard of, right? That's a no-brainer. It's just common sense. So get to know who you are. Get to know what makes you a great asset and what makes you and what you bring to the table. Because when you know that, then you can be an approachable person. When you know those things about you, then you can exude sexiness and confidence. You can exude that passion for the love of life. You can indeed make yourself a bit more attractive. So my challenge for all my single people out there is to think about who you are. Think about how you present yourself to the world. And think about if you need to work on that, if there's some things that you need to change about how people see you. Because I'm telling you, perception is key. What you introduce to people is what they know about you. And if you're being perceived as this bitter, upset, never likes to smile, wears scandalous clothes kind of person, then you can't truly be upset when people treat you as such. So you have to think about what you're giving off to the universe, and make a decision on, are there some things that you need to change? Because trust me, we all have facets about us that need to be reviewed every once in a while and changed. People laugh at me when I tell them I have a monthly staff meeting with myself, but I need to figure out what I'm doing well, what I'm not doing well, and what changes I need to make. Doesn't mean that I always get it right, but I am aware of the things that I need to change, and, I'm a work in progress. So, that's just my appeal to you for those that are looking to attract the love of their life. Then look at yourself. Think about things that, that may be keeping people away from you. And I promise you it will make the difference in your love life. I promise you it will. Thank you for joining us for Female Fridays. Thank you for spending this time with us. Thank you for supporting Till Death. We are super excited about the way in which this blog is going, and we hope that it only gets better. We're looking to do events in the future, so if you are not following us yet on the blog, please make sure you go to tilldeathinfo.com and become a follower so that you can get all the pertinent information, and like us on Facebook and on Twitter. We will see you next week. I thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you again for allowing me to encourage you to be the ambassador for all of your relationships. Have a good one. See you next week.